Morning, friends. How are you? I hope you all are safe at home. Stay home, stay safe. Today, in this online session, we will learn about the few last topics of this lesson. The topics which we are going to discuss are placenta and lactation. First topic is placenta. Placenta is the mechanical and physiological connection between fetal and maternal tissues. The placenta facilitates the supply of oxygen and nutrients to the embryo and also removal of carbon dioxide and excretory waste material produced by the embryo. Placenta, being endocrine gland, is responsible for production of several hormones like human chorionic gonadotropin, human placental lactogen, estrogen, progestogens, etc. This is the figure which clearly shows about the placenta and attachment of fetus by the umbilical cord. Now we will see about the structure of placenta. A fully formed human placenta is a reddish brown disc about the size of a dinner plate and a little less than 1 kg in weight. Fetal surface of placenta is smooth and it has umbilical cord in the center attached to it. The placenta has two parts. What are these two parts? Fetal placenta and maternal placenta. So let us see what are the differences between these two parts of placenta. The part contributed by the fetus is called fetal placenta and the part shared by mother is called maternal placenta. On the basis of position of placenta, it is of different types: low-lying placenta, marginal placenta, partial previa and complete previa. Next topic we will study is function of placenta. Placenta plays very important function. Few are listed here. First, the placenta is a nutritive organ as it helps in transfer of food materials from the mother's blood into the fetal blood. Second, it acts as digestive organ. Why it is called as digestive organ? Because it helps in breakdown of protein before passing them into the fetal blood. Third important function of placenta is that it also acts as respiratory organ as it helps in exchange of gases, that is oxygen and carbon dioxide, between maternal blood and fetal blood. Next, placenta also acts as excretory organ as it helps in removal of waste material from the fetal blood. Placenta serves as endocrine gland. As we know that endocrine gland are responsible for the secretion of hormones. So placenta also secretes several hormones like human chorionic gonadotropin, human placental lactogen, estrogen, progesterone, etc. Placenta also functions as storage organ. Why? Because it helps in storage of glycogen for the fetus before liver is formed. Now next topic is lactation. Lactation is the feeding of baby with the mother's milk. So what is it? Lactation helps the mother in feeding the newborn baby. The milk produced during the initial few days of lactation is called colostrum, which contains several antibodies essential to develop resistance for the newborn babies. So that is why this colostrum is very, very essential for the newborn baby. Prolactin and oxytocin hormone are responsible for milk secretion. Now let us see what are the composition and benefits of mother's milk. The composition of milk is protein, fat, sugar, vitamins, minerals, salts and water. A small quantity of vitamin C is also present, but the mother's milk is poor in iron. 1 to 2 liter of milk is daily secreted by a nursing woman. Mother's milk can fulfill the entire requirement of infant for growth and energy. Mother's milk is recommended by doctor for bringing up a healthy baby. Why? Because mother's milk can produce a weight gain of 20 to 30 gram per day in the infant, and it also helps in preventing them from various types of infection. Thanks and have a lovely day.